Welcome to the FormationData beta test demo. Today we're going to take a look at the platform and which modules can be used to grow removals businesses. So the first module we're going to take a look at is Formation Probate. So we can search a list of the recently deceased that have gone into probate and the properties that they owned. Really good good leads for removals. It's just a simple postcode search like NN39AG. Set your radius, set your results, we'll up it to 50. And click search. And what date are we on today? 24th. So this one was yesterday, couple of days before that, couple of days before that, couple of days before that. It just works by postcode or radius. You can export these into a spreadsheet to create letters, or just create a plan to go and do some letter drops or leaflet drops at these locations. And these are very good converting for removals businesses. And so it's just using data, mining that data to generate leads, and Formation Probate is a really good tool to do that. The next module for removals I'd probably look at is court records. So Formation Courts, again, let's just search the last 30 days. You can narrow this one down by location and case type. So you can look at mortgage repossessions, private rent repossessions. The one I'd look at is all of the different types of private rent repossessions, especially private rent PCOL, which is possession claim online. It's the most common type. And look at all of these companies here that are in court to repossess a property. Now, if it's through antisocial behavior or rent arrears, you wouldn't believe the amount of goods that are left behind, and using a removal company is generally a lot more cost effective than hiring a skip. So these are very good leads for removals, and because they're businesses, they can lead to repeat business as well. So you can load up the company records and write to them or contact the directors on LinkedIn. If I'll actually show you what it looks like to filter some company records, because it's actually another good module to use is Formation Companies. So if we look at businesses that have launched in the last 30 days, and we look at a specific SIC code. Now, we can filter by the whole property industry, but we're going to go to a specific SIC code, which is Property Traders 68100, buying and selling of your own real estate. So these tend to be people who buy, fix up, sell on, so property traders. And in the last 30 days, just in the UK, there are 3,372 of these companies launched. It's become a lot less profitable to be landlords, so a lot of them are moving into property trading, and 3,300 of them have launched. Now, these are buying auction properties, they're buying probate properties, they're buying properties that tend to need a bit of work, and yeah, they tend to have a lot of stuff in. So really good leads for removals businesses. We can actually narrow this down to a location. So if we narrow this down to somewhere like Leicester, and refilter that, we can see how many launched. 50 within the last 30 days in Leicester. So what we can do is we can open up the company record and we get a full snapshot of the company information. So we can either drop them a letter to their registered office, or we can scroll down to the director's details. We do have a number and email lookup, but as they've only launched yesterday, quite literally yesterday, it would probably be unsuccessful in finding a telephone number. But we have got a little LinkedIn lookup tool down here, so we can contact the director on LinkedIn, congratulating him on launching his property trading company, and let him know that we can take care of any removals that he needs on his up and coming purchases. And again, this is a very good constant lead generator for removals. You can actually go a bit further. You can actually filter it by all date ranges in Leicester and look for people with 20, 30 properties. So you can actually locate the businesses that are trading properties multiple times a year to look for those bigger client sets. Another good module is Formation Businesses, as you'll be able to identify other businesses that might need you on a repeat basis. This could be things like lettings agents. Now, you're probably thinking, I've walked down my local town's high street and there are like 10 lettings agents in my town. There are actually probably a lot more than you realise. There are many specialist letting agents that operate from small industrial units or small office units that aren't actually on the high street. So if we search, we're searching Northampton here within 20 miles of NN39AG, and I think we could probably get above 40, possibly even 50. So how many are we up to? So it found a total of 65. Now, we can open up the website and contact them via their Contact Us form, or we can send them an email if we run an advanced report. The advanced reports are also capable of pulling back all their social media information, like their Facebook, their LinkedIn, their Instagrams, or we can just give them a call. But actually giving them a call and dropping off letters or leaflets is probably one of the best ways you can get conversions from data mining. It's taking that raw data and turning it into human interaction. That is just the best way that you will get conversions. As mentioned on the advanced one, you can pull back email addresses and social media accounts as well. But between all the modules that we have, those are probably the most useful and the ones that I would recommend for growing a removals business. So just to recap, formation probate, which is recently deceased people and their property addresses; formation courts, things like mortgage repossessions and private rent repossessions; and we've got formation companies where you can find established companies that may need to use you on a repeat basis, or newly launched property traders before they've even purchased their first property.